discussing beta-glucan. Beta-glucan, although polyglutamic acid is also an ingredient. I think we discussed last week in our very soon to be here succulent. And beta-glucan is a pretty special ingredient. It is, first of all, yes, it smells, it's a subtle smell, as we were discussing before. Very hydrating, kind of jelly-like. Hey, Rachel! Hi! Thank you for joining, guys. Not quite out yet, but I'm just teasing some more ingredients discussions. Beta-glucan. So hopefully at the end of the month, we'll be able to experience this light gel cream. It's very hydrating. It's a light formula. Very light. Cell-quenching hydrogel. I love it. So beta-glucan is pretty fancy, pretty special. It's 20% more hydrating than hyaluronic acid, although hyaluronic acid is also in succulent. Hey, Ma! I know! Rachel! Thank you for testing it. Appreciated. Interestingly, somebody who tested it in our testing group, she had had a rash on her skin, and it helped. So she tried a bunch of stuff, and just a little sample helped. So that's partly what made me think of discussing beta-glucan, because beta-glucan, it's one of the main components of colloidal oatmeal. I always want to accidentally say colloidal silver, different. Colloidal oatmeal, which is very good for eczema and that kind of rashy skin, redness, right? There's lots of brands that are basically basing everything, like Aveeno and the like. Colloidal oatmeal. So beta-glucan, I think, is the component of colloidal oatmeal that is so helpful. So this is very good for redness and rashiness. It helps diminish the appearance of, that sensitivity, the rashy thing. So, yes, it also has, so it's a powerful humectant, 20% more hydrating, humectifying, I made up that word just now, than hyaluronic acid. And by same concentration. That's pretty dope. So it has all of these fabulous components. So I think that along with the kelp in here with all the mineral enriched parts was probably what helped that little bit of rash. Antioxidants also in beta-glucan, and barrier, helps with the barrier, skin barrier, barrier boosting, immune boosting the skin. So there's a lot of cool components of beta-glucan. But I thought it was very interesting. 20% more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. There's also polyglutamic acids. There's all these hydrating, cell-quenching at night or during the day. You could use it either way, Rachel. Either. I've been using it all over. Put it on my hands. It's really good on the hands. Because that kind of dry, my knuckles get a little dry. It's like, wow, it's so youthful. And the skin here, so you could really do it either. I've been using it kind of before. It could also be good for rashy or acne, because that skin irritation. It's very light. Anybody who's afraid to use LUX, or that's usually what I suggest for more oily, this might be a better bet. You could really use it either way. Medical used to be thought of anti-cancer. Really? Used to take it in a pill form. Oh yes. Beta-glucan. This one's succulent. What do you mean, the name of this product? I think I remember reading that about beta-glucan when I did a video years ago, because people take it as a supplement, and I remember it being touted as anti-cancer in the 80s or something. Right? Is that what you mean? I think so. Deeply hydrating. Okay. Yeah. Very exciting. Succulent. Cell-quenching hydrogel. Succulent. I just love the name succulent. This is probably my favorite name so far. Succulent. Yes. I love succulents, the plants, aloe, and I've got a bunch of succulents. Hi, Leslie. Beauty head. Yes, I love that. Use it at night, and used it at night. Yes, it's good. I was putting it before LUX lately, but in different areas like my neck. Sometimes I feel kind of dry right around here, and just the wrinkles, I can feel the wrinkles more on my neck. So this kind of helps, by plumping the skin, diminish those wrinkles. So yeah, it can be used multi different ways. The neck, arg, I feel you on that one. And so it's got the beta glucan. So we're just teasing out some ingredients. But polyglutamic acid and the hyaluronic acid we discussed last week, and kelp. Did we discuss kelp? We discussed a few things. So anyways, just very soon. I can't wait. Anything to diminish the wrinkles. But yeah, it can be used with a variety of things. But I've been doing it, like lately, just the glow, and then this on my neck, and then like maybe LUX over. It's pretty good just with LUX. This, and then the LUX. It's very like plumping, and then a little bit of LUX to seal it in. Yeah, but I've been putting like a little on my hands, and I really like the way it makes my hands look. Because you know the dry scaliness, it really pulls the moisture into that, and it's very effective. Okay, coming soon. Eventually, we'll put it up there. Yes, it's pretty good for sensitive skin. Yes, we had. I think it's got a lot of ingredients to help diminish the appearance of redness from various things. But yeah, that little bit of eczema somebody was having was pretty cool. I put a tweezer in a hand and then glove. You put the right over her hands that are gloved. End of June, yes, not quite now. End of June. It's June. Happy June 1st, right? It's June 1st, I believe. Yes, it is. Where are we? What date is it? Yay! Yeah, it's gonna be. It's pretty dope. This product is pretty dope. Quite a lot in there. Let's see. 1.7 grams. I like the texture. I like that it's slightly pink also from the, it's cute. Smells, the prominent smell, I think, so far from our smell testers and myself, is the cucumber oil, the apple oil. What are you special in your makeup? Thank you, Christina. Do we have one recently? I'll try and push for another one. Does the smell come from? It comes from the apple and cucumber oil. A little bit of oil, very light on the oil. It's a very light hydrating, but that's where the smell comes from, because those are the oils in it. Cucumber oil. Smells delicious. And coming from the seeds, like you can smell just a teeny bit of the cucumber and the apple. So it has a little, did you smell it, Rachel? Can you smell it? I mean, it's subtle. Some people can't smell anything, and some people are like, ooh, I love the cucumber smell. And then there's the Gromwell, which is this fancy Gromwell CO2 extract that makes it slightly pink, which is really pretty. But it has these healing properties. It's like an old Chinese herb. We'll discuss it. But you do? Okay, good. Wonderful. So pleased. Yeah. But I forgot about how cool beta glucan is. Beta glucan. Yeah. I kind of want to take beta glucan. What is your routine today before going on camera? Well, it's the same as usual, except maybe a little more of this, especially right here. It's always, I think, the rose highlighter, little highlights. I really just sprayed on some Lucid, put some of this on, a very little bit, because my sample, I had that somewhere else. And then LUX. And then I put on this fabulous, I did put on some sunscreen, a little bit of my Chalet. And I put on my Eco Gel Brow, which is a little bit of the gel, and I smeared around. I put on, this is what makes it so glowy, is the rosé, my favorite color. I put some on my eyelid, I put it right here. Really? Extra glowy? Oh my gosh. I think it's just, I put maybe more of this rosé on the cheeks. It seems like that might be what it is. And I put on today Rush Lip Enhancer in Rush. This is my favorite one lately. just a little bit, so it's not so gothic, but it's like just a darker neutral color. Thank you. Yes, we do. I'm gonna try and, because these are easier to have like a special on. So I'll push for it. I'll push. So I don't know when that'll happen, but we did have one right last. Yeah, it's a little. I'm gonna push for it, guys. Have a little shimmer with skin ingredients. Yeah. But this is really, it just makes it feel so hydrating and good. It just feels that dewy bounce to your skin, you know? Should I make it? I know! Okay. I'll ask. I'll try and get it, because it's easier to do. All right. Yeah. More lip enhancer. Yeah. Lippies. Very good, you guys. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll push for it, guys. I'm gonna push with a committee. What else is going on? I've been getting into L-tyrosine. When is moisture coming out? And we have a choice of different sizes. There's one size. Looks like it's my new favorite. Really? Rachel tried it. Or hopefully, and you know, this always gets, hopefully by the end of June. That's the latest. So it's June now, by the end of the month. If something doesn't go crazy, which sometimes happens, but there's only a size. Yeah. We don't have a goodies of it. But hopefully we're gonna soon have like packets, like sample-y available for like different tiers of the rewards program. It's difficult to incorporate all the actives you want because of who knows. Yes, the actives. It's a lot to cram in all the actives because it's only, 100% is the max of the percentages. So it is tricky to formulate that. We have a good team of chemists. So I think that's what you were talking about. Only one size, I'm afraid. Did you want to get you might want to have a big vat of this, but it's actually a lot. This is big for a moisturizer, guys. This is called Succulent. I love this name. Succulent Cell Quenching Hydrogel. This is my favorite name. Quench. Succulent. Like those words I think are wonderful, and they just make you feel like your skin is, The ingredients. Yes. Ingredients are very good. So we're going to be teasing out the ingredients a little bit because I want things to talk about. I think it's 50, around 50. I don't even know. I never know the exact price. It's going to be cheaper than the LUX, or very expensive to make LUX. I know it's about, I think it's cheaper than those. It's definitely cheaper than that. I know you want a big vat of this. You're going to want a huge vat, Leslie. It's going to be so great. This is a really good product. I think this will be maybe rival the LUX in terms of popularity, because moisturizers, everyone wants moisturizers, and not everybody likes a facial oil, even though this one's so cool, and with 10% vitamin C and all of that. You need a cat? Yes, a vat. I know. It's good. But a little goes a long way, don't you think? Like, I had just a little bit in a little sample container when I got out of the shower, and I was like, oh, I need to get more. And it worked. It really does spread very well. Because it's so hydrating, it can kind of, how hyaluronic increases in size. because of just pulling the moisture in. Yes, Jerry! Yes! Talking about wonderful beta glucan, which is a very great ingredient in our new, well, soon to be coming out moisturizer. This is going to look so young, going, yes! Yeah, this is, no, Leslie. That is kind of, you know, when people are like on camera and they just have their face all made up and then not their neck. This should be coming out by the end of the month. I really wanted to get everything together by then, and it should happen by the end of the month. I really think it will. That's right, Leslie. You're a fabulous dancer. But it's pretty cool. Somebody who we had a small testing, we had some testers. I love that emoji. What? And the little patch of rash. And then I had another friend that had like some eczema that kind of broke out, and it was helpful. So that's really cool. It just helps diminish the appearance of redness. But I think that must have been the kelp and the beta glucan primarily, because the kelp has all the minerals and amino acids. Yes, my mother's been doing silk. We're taking such good care of the skin of their face, but not the skin of their bodies. Oh, yeah, it's hard. Hi, Ashley. Hi. Thank you for joining. Haven't seen you around. Is this a good time? Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. Yes! It's fun when new people that are coming to our lives, because it just happened to work for you today. Next, make a body lotion like Succulents. I mean, that would be pretty popular, wouldn't it? It would. That would be amazing. We have a few other products in the pipeline, but it would be so good. A whole body lotion like this. Yes. Why is body care too difficult? For me, do you still do facial cupping? I haven't in a while. Why is it too difficult? I don't know if it's too difficult. I think it's more the volume, I think, that is tricky for brands, maybe. Well, there's definitely brands that do it. Lactic acid body lotion. I know. It would be so great. I know. I would like that too. I really would. I've been using a shampoo with the salicylic acid in it. It's just a Neutrogena, like no smells, no nothing, for my once a week shampoo. It's pretty good. Have you been doing body cupping? I do have a big cup for, like, what have you been using on it? I don't really have an oily scalp, but because I only wash my hair once a week, it seems like it really gets the clean, you know, because there's always that buildup, because I don't do much with my hair other than wash it on my wash day. And I don't like brush it, so that kind of it just feels like it really cleans out the scalp. And it actually is good for the hair. The exfoliation is actually hydrating, a little build-up releasing. Is usually not oily scalp. It isn't? Well, you don't see the oil as much. Like if you have finer hair, you probably will. Body cupping. Yes, what were you saying? Yes, it really helps. I use oil for body cupping. What are you working with the body cupping? I mean, it seems like really good for releasing lymph and the like, and muscle tightness, but also like cellulite. Is that what you use it for? What if you had successes? Tell us your successes. Yeah, moving the lymph. I do have some Pilates clients that have used it for like shoulder, and they do it themselves, like cupping just like you do on if you get acupuncture. I don't feel like it helps as much my neck tension. Like I have a friend who will do it. and you just have this huge hickeys on your neck. It's not as good for this area that I always want massaged as like a massage. But I can see how lymph areas or, you know, like congestion or dimply back of the leg type area would be really good. Massage. I know that's massage. Massago. Yeah, massage. Oh yeah. Massage. Need a massage. Sitting up tall helps a lot as well. Shoulders back, long neck. Yes. Okay. I need a spot for this. What else, darlings? Cupping. I do the brushing way more than the cupping, but I have a big silicone cup, and I just don't do that. Other than the brushing, facial massage and exercises, derma rolling, occasionally my Claire Blend Mini. I don't do the cupping anymore, but I could see how that would be very useful. Thank you, Leslie. Me too. Fresh veggie juice, tighten your body, and of course, lots of exercise. Yeah, exercise is great for lymphatic. You know, one thing I have been doing is jumping, like just 5 minutes, a few times a day, or once a day. So I want to get up to 2 times a day. Have you been using the red light there? No. I still need to get under that. I took it out, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a meditation under there. So I still haven't. Can you watch TV or get with your mask with the eyes open? Maybe if I did that. What supplement should I take for going on vacation? Oh my gosh, Ashley. Take your hydrolyzed collagen. This is another thing. And your omega-3s. Yeah, big step. Took it out. It's a big step. I would always take my hydrolyzed collagen. Like, I'm trying to up my protein to 80 grams. Like, I'm doing this optimize your egg quality. It's easy. I get over expensive Dr. Gross one where I can watch TV with it. See, that is great. Yes, I want to. LED light and watch every night. Well, good. Whole body, but mainly my handle. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe I should just get a mask one, because I will probably use it more if I can watch TV with it. I'm obsessed with Mare right now. Mare, how are the alivebyscience products doing for you? Good, darling. Yes. I got some straight up NMN, but I kind of like you have the Oduro mask. I probably should just get a mask because I will use it more. Oduro, okay. I'll check it out. Because I'm not using the one. I like that you could lay under it, but I'm not using it as often. What was I talking about? Hydrolyzed collagen, because it ups your protein. I just really like it. I just love it. And I have been doing a bigger scoop because I'm supposed to get like 80 grams of protein right now for the past 2 weeks. It's really hard to get that much. I think it's hard unless you're just eating. I'm just eating a lot of protein. And it's a little like, whoa, I'm so full. It's very filling. So a whole scoop of my Perfect Supple Hydrolyzed Collagen is 10 grams. TV with a mask on. That's good. That's very good. Answering the bits that you take on vacation. Hydrolyzed collagen. They're coming out with other copies of the Dr. Gross Best. Okay. Dr. Gross and the Oduro. I will compare and contrast them, and I'll get one because it's hard to fit everything in a day. Do you guys know? You know what I mean? It's quite difficult. That, and I gotta do, so the derma stamping, yeah, and I can see how doing the LED light consistently, if you can actually do it, will really help long term. It's really about small incremental steps, life, and just getting those good habits in. But yeah, if you get a good multiple vitamin. Like right now, I'm taking Prenatal Pro from a naturopath. I mean, I pared down a lot of stuff, but I'm still taking, like, I'm taking a omega-3, super omega-3 DHEA, and I'm taking not castor oil, but the fish, Lady Light syrup. Yes. Primo. I'm taking the Rosita cod liver. That's the word. Hi, peace. Use the face stuff for 5 days a week or something and have it used through Dr. Penn. Dr. Penn. Yeah, the Dr. Penn dude. Also very noticeable effects. Like, are you guys noticing huge effects with the masks? I like these emojis. Do you guys ever have discussions with your friends just with emojis? Or just with GIFs? Choose every night before bed. There are so many good studies showing how good at red light therapy is for your skin. One for your whole body. Yes, I have one that I do, that I have panels that I put on my body. Do you know how much butterfly PT is? I know we're researching that for a product down the line. I don't know. I can't remember. But are you interested in drinking it for yourself? I know it has skin benefits. Can't remember what they are exactly. And I think it has internal benefits as well. It's pretty. It's a pretty color. It's blue. I think it has like a brightening effect. That's why that's why it was introduced, because I'm into the brightening. I've been using it for natural hair dye in a spray bottle. Really? Do you have blonde hair? Whoa. Wow. That's cool. Does it wash out? That's really interesting. I gotta see what that looks like. AR. Wow. Did you come up with that idea of your own? Is there pictures? I'm Googling that. Absolutely Googling that. Google. It's a really pretty blue, guys. Can you send a picture through here? Also want to know how to get rid of strawberry legs. Really darkens the hair shaft from root to tip. Oh. Strawberry legs? What are those? Excuse me. I have a lip. Strawberry legs. What are strawberry legs? No idea what strawberry legs are. So, is that, oh, keratosis pilaris. I think the best thing you do is the lactic acid lotion. So, oh, I can see how the strawberry legs might be that. Yes, keratosis pilaris. I think you should get a lactic acid. I mean, you could also do dry brushing to help exfoliate, but lactic acid, or do they have a salicylic acid lotion for body? I bet they do. It might be a very low amount, but you want that can get in to the pores. That's really what the best is for that. It's exfoliation. And there is one, amlactin. That's like a drugstore brand. Lactic acid. Like can be eliminated by exfoliating with sugar and salt scrub. Yes. Just, you gotta exfoliate a lot. So, sugar and salt scrubs always feel a little too scratchy for me, but just, I like drag brushing the best. But amlactin, like, has mineral oil and paraffin in it, unfortunately. I do want to make a lactic acid lotion one day. I think the name is, yeah, definitely. That's the name. Yeah, you would just need exfoliation. So a lactic acid lotion, just exfoliate more. You gotta exfoliate a lot, but a lactic acid lotion or a salicylic acid lotion, which usually is just, do like a smaller amount. I bet there's a body one somewhere. Any other products in the works? Yes, Rachel. Yes, darling. I wish one of them was lactic acid lotion, but it's not. I think Skin Drop Firm Body Cream has alpha hydroxy acids in it. There's a lot of alpha hydroxy acid lotions out there. Whether they have salicylic acid, which would get like into the follicles a little bit easier, I do dry brushing, sugar, salt, into a dry brush first. And then you do sugar scrub? Yikes! That would, I think, hurt me. Yes. Maybe alpha hydroxy acid lotion is enough, actually. I looked into that Skin Drop firm, and some of the ingredients I wasn't as into. There's a couple in the works. No, I'm not going to tell. I can't tell yet. I will get in trouble. But I can tell you about Succulent. We definitely have some serums coming out. We have, moisturizer. I can't tell you. She used the dry brushing this morning. Yes. I put it right by the sink, hang it up, and just get in the armpit, especially where your lymphs are. You run your groin, circling, and then go in the peristaltic direction for the colon, like this. Is that clockwise? Up the right, down the left. Exfoliation. I'm going to look into whether there's a salicylic acid skin lotion. I bet there is. I'm sure there's a clinical one that has paraffin and mineral oil as a base, which is not good, I don't think. But if there's I don't think it has to be 2%. That's for pimple or zit. It could be a low percentage. If you find one, let me know. Yes. No. We can't do any more. I should make one. We should really make a lotion. I know, guys. Oh my gosh, we should totally do that. So I'm gonna try. We'll try. Yeah, that would be awesome. And a bioplastics, because we're moving away from that. So I can't tell you anymore. I can't tell you anymore, guys. Sorry. Can't tell you anymore other than the Succulent, fabulous, and will coming out in a month, most likely. Very soon. But I can't give you all of the things because I will get in trouble. But thank you for joining me, you guys. I really would love to do a salicylic acid body lotion. Body lotion! Body lotion! Yes. Succulent. Isn't that a wonderful name? Yes. Okay, but body lotion is farther away. But I know it's been a while. I know you guys have been pushing that. I want to make it too. Okay, I'm excited too. High five! High 10, I mean. Okay, bye. Byes. Bye, guys. I know. It could be a combination. A little salicylic, a little lactic. I mean, it might be a little too harsh. Okay, bye. Love you.